We welcome you to Gamble Pavilion on UConn's campus for tonight's matchup of schools in the Nutmeg State season opener for an up-and-coming Hartford program against a program searching to find the old days, that being UConn back in the Big East.
A wonderful Thanksgiving. Chris and I full of stuffing and leftovers, and we're ready to go here. Game number 2 for UConn.
No doubt about that. We said earlier, UConn's back in the Big East.
Towered over CCSU. That is not going to be the case tonight against Hartford. On the drive, it's blocked.
Drive, get to the paint, draw people, and kick, because the Hartford Hawks are the best at shooting threes in the American East.
Great stutter step. Book Knight to the hole for the flush. This Flowers, they were the best three-point shooting team in the American East last year. 34%. Flowers, Carter both hit over 53s. There's a floater from R.J. Cole. Back. Book Knight taking
Again,
the hole.
yeah, just that stutter step move there. He learned that on the Brooklyn playground.
Line for 37 points in the opener.
See Hartford going to that zone, but again, just get into that crease. One of the keys to the game. UConn's going to push the pressure, fast break points. They're going to try to block shots, get rebounds, and get out, and get into number 2 to make a 3-ball like he just did, Mr. Book Knight, first game out. So there's a little bit of jitters for the Hawks, because UConn has played a game, but again, they're on the road, and there it is again. Who has made the shots? And I'm going to be honest with you, in the 3 is the least of their worries. Those guys are getting to the rim, blocking shots, as you see Polly did right there. I mean, you're going to have to keep these guys off the glass.
Book Knight pedal to the metal. He's got 12, less than 5 minutes into the opening half. Months of waking up at 3 and 4 in the morning, and it was every night just dreading the fact that it ended. Sanogo. Adams will bring it back out for UConn. Down into Sanogo. They just don't have the size for the man who's shaped more like a refrigerator. Those on Wednesday, the offensive rebound, Tyrese Martin. Sanogo has shown some nice touch around the basket, but a blocking foul going against Hartford.
One thing's for sure, they're going to idle it up, and in the next month or so, they got a lot of games that they're going to have to be ready to go for sure.
In the corner, Cole back on the floor with his 2 fouls. The offensive board and the putback for Book Knight.
Once again, kids are gonna. They got some competition with Mike Anderson and St. John's though, but about me, and you know, playing in the Big East, a guy like him is the key. You talk about those lead guards they've always had, and look at the pressure, the big fella.
Whaley the steal and the finish.
They took their time and they ran their offense, and it was effective.
Just in case anybody not sure, your hometown is Houston.
At the point of attack, handling the ball, I mean, they have a tremendous amount of talent and depth.
Gaffney stepped into a 2-pointer.
Some ill-advised threes, get long rebounds, get your break going, get a couple of easy baskets. You're already in the bonus. But it's running their offense.
Marks just made a 3 a couple minutes ago. This time on the drive, set back.
Is it UConn needs? They need more shot blocking, sprint to the rim. Hunter Marks, you got a jump stop, shot fake. You got a shot blocker like him. You can't lean in and show the ball like that. Let them figure it out. But one thing's for sure, the team in black has settled down. And you can't give that up. Over the outstretched arms of that length and shot blocking ability of the Huskies.
Cole on the drive, bumped a couple of times and fought it off the glass. R.J. Cole transferred from Howard to UConn, sat out last year. This is a guy that averaged more than 22 points in his 2 years at Howard, and so he has been the catalyst for the offense, Chris, here in the second half. So he is en route to starting this year off with one of those. Flowers splits the defense, no foul in the lane, another turnover. Cole on the push to Sanogo. Called on R.J. Cole, so mark that down with 10:34. But back to him on the offensive end.
Yeah, just great pass there. Just go straight up, big fella. As you say, all that refrigerator strength is what you say, like he's built like a refrigerator?
Well, the shape is very refrigerator-like. All of them. Whaley wants it in the post. Triple team comes. Kicks out of it. It's an open 3 for Gaffney.
The game, but UConn's not scoring. So if they're scoring, we're not talking about, you know, it as much, but that's what they got to do. They're moving the ball, and look what happens.
Still with 16 on the shot clock, and again, this was his easiest shot and a half.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the floodgates just opened. Just terrible defense there.
Those 4 fouls. He is the 3-point threat for this UConn team. Deep in the shot clock. 5 on the ticker. What a shot by Gaffney! Make its first ever NCAA tournament when they get into conference play.
One thing about players that could play right there, that's what they need, just moving.
2 shots the rest of the way, but back to the movement for UConn.
He just came off of a screen because I like the energy Hartford's playing with. Just keep doing what you're doing. Flowers driving the basketball. Good hands there by Whaley.
Gaffney leaves it for Adams. Whaley rewarded on the offensive end, off the glass. Now Flowers has been the offense, has nearly half of Hartford's points with 21. Carter swatted out of there by Whaley. Man, is he having an impact late in this ball game. Martin goes coast to coast. There. Flowers got it back. Missed the 3. Martin on the leak out. All the way ahead to Whaley. He was open about it. They had a 14-day quarantine. They came back last Thursday. He wasn't sure if they'd be ready to go. This is the putback there for Tyrese Martin.
They finished this game off, and I'm sure Coach Hurley will tell them, hey, guys, we got to play better than this.
Whaley.
Hey, Coach Hurley did what they had to do. He kept his team engaged enough to get the W. Kudos again to Coach Gallagher, his team fighting. This is the first game this year playing against a team that I think has a great chance of making some noise.